Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, I'm going to have to drain my savings account here a little bit because the Trump accounts are now providing free savings for millions of babies, and it's already proven to be quite popular. This was just announced, and already more than 600,000 American families already signed up for the program. Formally launched today. This is all according to Treasury Secretary, perhaps the MVP of the Trump cabinet right now. I got Marco Rubio right up there too, and obviously J.D. Vance and Pete Hegseth, quite frankly, for just some of the obvious Operation Midnight Hammer, taking out Iran's nuclear facilities, the snatch and grab of Nicolas Maduro. So we got plenty of great candidates here as far as MVP of the Trump administration 2.0. But you look at the numbers, and this is really remarkable. According to the Council of Economic Advisors, if you make the maximum contribution to these Trump accounts, right? Let's say you have a baby that's born between January 1st of 2025, so obviously that was last year, and December 31st, 2028. Maximum contributions can get you $303,000 by age 18, nearly $1.1 million by age 28. Sounds good. Almost too good to be true, but yeah, I'm definitely going to give it a shot. Family members can contribute up to $5,000 per year with the child's funds available once they turn 18 years old. So, it makes sense. Imagine if you started investing in some sort of aggressive way for yourself right when you got out of high school or college, whenever you started working. If you just put away, say, 10% of your paycheck, not just like individual stocks. Like, if you bought Amazon 20 years ago, congratulations, you're basically a millionaire. But if you just invested maybe in the S&P 500, right, safer kind of bets like gold and silver, for example. I could go through the list as far as things you could invest in, and if you turned around, better than being underneath your mattress or sitting in a bank account earning almost no percent. So this only makes sense, and if Bessent is the person that's behind this and Trump is promoting it, you can bet that you look at Scott Bessent's resume and you look at it. You can't look at his bank account, but there are estimates. The man got quite rich by making the right investments. He's probably like the Warren Buffett of the Trump administration. That's certainly a good thing. Anyway, I do want to talk about Marco Rubio, meanwhile, because that is really something that I think, well, first, let me just talk about Bessent, talking about these Trump accounts real quick, because, again, these numbers are eye-popping, and if you're going to have a baby in the next 3 years, or they even say, even if you have a kid who's under 18 right now, you could still start to buy into these accounts. So it's not just for babies. I have a 12 and a 10-year-old, so again, no-brainer, but here is Scott Bessent on the Trump accounts at birth. Cut number 8, go.
The compound growth from Treasury's initial seed funding alone stands to make young Americans wealthy. Assuming historical growth rates continue, a single $1,000 deposit into a Trump account at birth should grow to an estimated amount of at least $500,000 by the age of retirement.
Wow.
The $1,000 seed from Treasury is exclusive to newborns. But keep in mind that any American below the age of 18 is also eligible to receive a tax-advantaged Trump account to begin saving for the future.
Makes total sense. And I'm old enough to remember George W. Bush. This is 2004. He wins re-election barely. If Ohio goes the other way, I believe John Kerry would have been your president in that election. Another close one that people don't talk about all that much. But after Bush won, then he said that he had the capital to push forward on his agenda, and number one on that list was to privatize Social Security accounts, which then the left went absolutely ballistic and said, this isn't a casino. You don't play with people's money that way, even though It was optional if you wanted to privatize your Social Security savings. And I can guarantee you, if you look back from just, again, basic growth from 2004 through 2026, and if you privatize your Social Security savings as opposed to letting the government just let it sit there, almost earning no interest, if any interest at all, you'd have a lot more money in that account right now. So they were wrong about that. And if anybody criticizes this, they're wrong right now as well. Investing over a long period of time, it ain't nothing but a good thing. You can't just pick and choose like moments to buy and sell. Of course, you could do that with individual stocks, but overall, if you just consistently invest into different retirement accounts, different long-range accounts, they could be low risk. Like I mentioned, minerals are always great. You're doing pretty well for yourself, and Scott Bessent certainly understands that.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.